Hi, and welcome to tonight's Congo Children's Corner. I'm Kim, and this is
Butch.
has a lot of names. I don't know what name he is. He uses for his TV name, so now I know.
Well,
He's
Butch
Butch.
Award.
All right, and welcome to tonight's show. We've got a great lineup, a lot of wonderful young people here to give us a glimpse into their talent. I can tell you our first guest is going to have, is it their debut on Friday?
One of them.
One of them. Oh my gosh, isn't that wonderful?
That's
You
a
get
great
one
thing.
of.
I mean, there's a lot.
All right, so now I'm going to welcome Janae and let her tell you all about our first group.
Hello, my name is Janae Dupree, and I am the co-founder of For Youth Productions. For Youth Productions is a program that fosters the development of underprivileged youth in the city of Wilmington. We teach 3 programs. Those are Art for Youth, Science for Youth, Engineering for Youth, and Cooking for Youth. So there are 4 programs, sorry, not 3. With me, I have co-founder Teresa Emmett.
Hello.
And 4 of our student representatives. And we are For Youth Productions.
All right, so tell us what you have coming up on Friday.
We have an art show coming up on Friday at the Grand Opera House. So April 8th, and the art exhibit will be from 5 to 8.
All right, so how did you all decide to get the Grand? That's big time there.
That is big time. Well, I'll let Teresa tell you about that. She is actually our Art for Youth teacher, so she teaches the photography. So I'll let her tell you about the
Yes.
art show on Friday.
Well, we are extremely excited for our art exhibit. The Grand is definitely one of the biggest locations we've had so far for art exhibits, except for the Vice President's house.
Oh,
Yes. For Vice President Biden and Second Lady Biden invited our students to go to their home and to display their artwork as part of their holiday display for the month of November and December.
Okay.
So that was very exciting. And now we are very happy to have the Grand. We got invited to the Grand, actually in contact with Downtown Visions, put us in connection with the Grand Opera House. And we have the whole Opera House for our exhibit, and it will be up for the entire month of April. And
All right.
our
Now,
kids.
very important here, because we need to say this. How much does this thing cost Friday night?
It is free, absolutely free at the Grand Opera
and
House.
we have food.
Yes, refreshments will be served.
Yes. And
yeah, we like
amazing artwork. Our kids actually brought some of their pieces today.
Okay, well, we'll definitely have to showcase some of the. Can we get a glimpse at them tonight?
Yes,
All
of
right,
course.
That's great. That's great. So again, free. Friday night, Wilmington, Delaware. We all say, "Oh, there's nothing to do. We want to support our youth, right?"
Absolutely.
We hear it all the time. So here's your opportunity to come out to the Grand Opera House from 5 to 8.
Yes,
5 to 8. Get a little bit to eat.
Yes.
Wind down.
Yes.
And support our youth. That's most important.
And actually, even what's even cooler than anything else is that if you purchase our students' artwork, majority of the profits will go into a college fund for our participating students.
All
Oh, that's
right.
nice.
That is
So
great.
when you come out and you
Yes.
purchase the artwork, you're directly making a difference.
Yeah, all right. That is
We'll
great.
definitely have to push that out there to make
Yeah,
sure we get as many
definitely.
people out there as possible. That's great.
Yes.
Absolutely, and it's open to all ages.
Okay.
So if you have kids, please bring them on out.
That's right.
We would appreciate, the support of kids from other kids.
Yeah,
So,
definitely. Well, you'll
that's
see us.
important.
I'll be there.
Yay.
Thank
I'll
you.
make certain I'm there. I have young people
Yes.
who I want to learn their arts and share, explore all kinds of venues here. So sometimes we think when we're younger, we shouldn't go to the Grand.
Right.
It's not for little people. So this is nice, something for younger people at the Grand.
Absolutely.
Yes.
It's great for them to be able to have that exposure too, and that location is definitely a plus. Not many people, myself included, get an opportunity to hang out at the Grand or to be a part of that. So I'm very happy about that for you guys. That's great.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you.
So can you introduce us to our young people who are with us tonight?
Sure. So this gentleman over here, his name is Leo Dupree.
Hello.
He is a freshman at Mount Pleasant. He participates in the IB program. And then right behind him we have Jairus Branch. He's an 8th grader at Thomas Edison Charter School. Next to him we have Oh my gosh, I always get it mixed up. But Cora, okay, because she has braids in her hair today. And she is a 7th grader at Thomas Edison Charter School. And then right behind me is Corey. They're twins, by the way. And she is also a 7th grader at Thomas Edison Charter School. And they've been participating in For Youth Productions for the longest. So we wanted to bring them on the show so they can tell you about their artwork.
All right.
Absolutely.
So, want to go ladies first?
Sure, ladies
All right.
first. Corey.
So this artwork, we did this last year, is the fooscape. And how we made it was the background was a blacktop. And then for the sand, we used brown sugar. And the grass, we used chives. And then the boardwalk and the benches, we used pretzels.
Well, isn't that cool?
So you have these whole items to make. I did not realize that.
That is really cool. Can we get a close up on that, Jay? We able to see it? Well, you will have to stand them up a little later so you can see that. But oh, great, that's good.
So you could actually eat the art.
Yes.
It's edible.
It is edible.
That sounds pretty cool. So that was fun. And your sister?
This artwork right here, this is actually one of the top best-selling for youth. And then I think this because this was with a work of 3, and I think teamwork makes the dream work, so I think it's the best out of all of them here.
Very nice.
This right here is a recycle skate, me and Leo. We did this with another partner of ours, but she's not here. The clouds are paper, the birds are soda cans. We use the background as bubble wrap, and the boardwalk is cardboard.
Wow. I think I want to go to art class.
Right.
We have fun. You should come join us.
Yes, it does. And Mr. Leo?
This is what we call a liquid flow pitcher. We took a black aquarium for like a fish, and we put like black paper behind it, and we poured in heavy cream, and we took a quick shutter speed shot, and we flipped it because it looked better upside down.
That is so cool.
Yeah, this was the end result.
That's wonderful.
That is
I am amazed,
Right.
depending on what else is. So how long have you all been meeting, and what day of the week? Is it a specific day?
So we meet twice a week for an hour and a half on Tuesdays and Wednesdays,
Okay.
and that's just at Thomas Edison Charter.
Okay.
We have taught at several other different schools and community centers. Currently, we teach our cooking and art program at the First Aid School in Wilmington Hospital as well.
Okay.
And the First Aid School will also be featured at our art exhibit at the Grand.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I never knew there was a first date school. I'm learning more and more every day here.
Yeah.
So is it open to new participants, or
Not
is it closed?
Not at the moment.
Not-
So majority of the places and organizations where we go have caps on the students that can attend.
Okay.
Of course, our long-term dream for Youth Productions is to have our own building and our own space where we can open it up to weekend programs. Currently, we do weekend programming at my house. So we have long-term dreams.
So for those who may want to support For Youth Productions, how do they support you?
They can go to our website, foryouthproductions.org, and support. And also check us out on Facebook, www.facebook.com/foryouthproductions. And there's definitely ways to donate. We also set up a GoFundMe account. But most likely, you will probably find it beneficial to visit our website and especially our Facebook to see how you can contribute to our organization.
Yes. And we do have PayPal set up, and we also have an Amazon account. And on our Amazon wish list, you can see the materials that we need to continue our programs.
Okay.
That's great.
Yeah. So we have to make certain that we give support when we want to see young people enjoying. You guys having a lot of fun, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you look like it. Now, so does the same group also do the other aspects?
Yes, so our photography program, which is our Art for Youth program, is connected with our engineering program. And our culinary arts, which is our cooking program, is connected with our science for youth program. So what they do in photography, we combine that with our engineering projects. So for an example, if Jairus, if you can hold up the recyclable scape, they were learning about recyclable material and why it was important to recycle. And they actually made some other designs, windmill, so we talk about wind power and things like that. And so they then do an art project, a photography project to encompass all of what they learned about, you know, recycling and or wind power.
That's that. Me being an educator, I didn't share that probably in the beginning, but I am a principal of a school, so just the idea of being able to connect across those curriculum or across those disciplines is impressive. I mean, when you started talking about the artwork itself and what you actually used to create the art, you know, I'm thinking, when you're thinking art, you know, typically we think of, you know, paper and pencil and drawing.
Exactly.
But to be able to do that, and then you said the connections with the science and the recycling and all those kinds of things, it really exposes students and gives them a greater opportunity to be successful. So that's great what you guys are doing with that.
Absolutely.
It's
Thank
outstanding.
Thank you.
And of course, they do an amazing job. So we couldn't do it
Absolutely.
without their work and their strong efforts.
Right, and their dedication, because, you know, they have to be willing to come to class after school. Their school day is over at 4 o'clock. They choose to stay and choose to participate in our program. So, you know, they also push us to go farther as well, you know. So we appreciate them for joining our program and sticking with us.
Yes.
All
And
right.
they even come out to all of our festivals to sell their own artwork. So in the meantime, our students are learning to be wonderful entrepreneurs.
Okay.
That's good.
Great.
That's really good.
So again, Friday, free, this Friday, April 8th from 5 to 8 at the Grand Opera House.
Yes.
And again, all ages, so that's very important. So some people are thinking, nothing to do with the kids, nothing to do, yay. Let's give them some exposure to art, and they're learning science and engineering and
Everything.
cooking, I mean. What a night. So I encourage everyone to come out and support the organization, and if you can't make it, they will love to have you donate.
Yes.
So always available. So we'll see you guys again soon.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you so much for coming. I applaud you, and I will see you Friday night. We'll be right back.
Good evening and welcome back to Congo Children's Corner, where we have an exciting show lined up for you. We just had 4 youth come on, and now we have Adriana Brown, who is coming on to talk to us this evening about all the wonderful things that she's doing at Mount Pleasant High School, and we're really excited to have her. So we can turn it over to Ms. Brown.
Hi.
How are you?
Thank you for having me.
Yes, yes. So tell us some of the programs you're involved in at Mount Pleasant.
So I've been there this is my 4th year. I'm a senior. I've been involved in the marching band, the drama department, and the music department heavily. I'm a strong leader there. I'm a student director, the president of the music department, senior color guard captain, and choreographer, so there's a lot going on.
What don't you do? That should be the bigger question.
So how do you find time for everything?
I don't sleep.
That's
I'm
okay.
always at the school 24/7, no matter what. But I just don't sleep.
So you get all your energy from putting back in?
Yeah, just pretty much. I really love doing stuff there, so that's where all that energy comes from.
So let's say your freshman year. So let's talk to some freshmen who are out there trying to get started. Tell us how you got involved.
Well, I came from Tally Middle School, and I was really involved in the choir department there. So I really enjoyed singing, and I really enjoyed dancing, but there wasn't a lot at a middle school level. So I got involved in as much as I could at the high school level. So any freshman, like a lot of people are scared, but freshmen going in, especially if you're really passionate about what you're doing, like you'll do fine.
So have you always been this confident?
No, I don't think so. I think trying to overcome a lot of things brought up my confidence. So
That's good.
So now you're a senior.
yes,
So do you know where you want to go to school in the fall?
I will be attending Delaware State University,
Okay.
majoring in elementary education and minoring in theater.
Oh, okay. What a great
Elementary
combination.
education.
So we heard the principal here, so he's
In
excited about
years,
that,
we
right?
might be looking for you.
All right, so again, participating in everything, it really is important for students to understand that you still have to work hard on your grades. You can't just get sidetracked for one thing or the other. How do you encourage some of the other people who are with you to stay focused?
We have a strong student group that encourages each other of keeping our grades up because we don't want to have to drop what we're doing just to focus on our grades. So we have study groups, we hang out after practice sometimes or before practice, and we just make sure that we're on top of everything.
That's great. Isn't that nice to
What's
support
for-
each other?
It's good that you have those groups. You know, a lot of people are out here trying to do it by themselves, but if you can definitely surround yourself with people who have the same vision and goal that you do, that's definitely great. That's good.
So tell us about some of the productions.
I've been in Chambers Music. It was a one-act play at the Wilmington Drama League.
Wow.
I've been in a couple of musicals, Rent, Hairspray, and recently Ragtime, where I played my first lead role.
Very good.
So it was very-
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's very exciting, very nerve-wracking, but exciting.
So, and do you have anything coming up, or?
Right now I'm in Dance Delaware as a senior, and I have a recital in June, I think June 10th to the 11th. So that's pretty much it, since I just got finished Ragtime.
That sounds like a lot, pretty much. So tell us about Dance Delaware.
I just joined this year. I did their summer program about 2 years ago, and they're wonderful people. I haven't really danced in a studio for a couple years, and so they really helped me get back into the groove of dancing in a studio and learning the terms. And I am in lyrical, musical theater, and leaps and turns, and they're just
okay.
helping me get back on track and
right.
helping me do that.
And the recital is
June 10th to the
June
11th at
June
Tally Middle School.
at Tally. Okay. All right. So how does your family tie into all this support?
My family, they're very supportive. My mom, she stays up with me and she drives me around everywhere. And she encourages me to keep focused and stay positive, and all of my family supports me. They come to all my concerts and all of my shows, and they bring me flowers, which makes me happy too.
That's good. That's really good. Any questions, Harold?
I'm just curious. You know, I'm not an actor at all, and I don't have any of those skills and abilities that you possess, so that's great. Just for somebody who may be watching, about how much time does it take to actually practice to be in a lead role?
It's definitely, we have a lot of rehearsals. We had about 3 rehearsals every week. Every Saturday was like a 9 to 3 rehearsal, so it was all day. But as a lead actor or actress, you have to take that time outside of your rehearsal time and practice on your own. Study that character, look up videos of people who've played that character before, and see what you can take from what they've done. And so it's a lot of hard work and determination.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really
That's-
cool. I
it
didn't
is.
think about the looking up the people who've done it before. That sounds good. All right. So, and you look to do that also at Delaware State?
Yes,
All right. So we'll have
We'll
to.
see you in the big lights one
That's
day.
hopefully.
We're looking for you.
We'll be looking forward to it.
Thank
All
you.
right. Is there anything you want to say to anyone while you're here?
Couple shout outs to the Mount Pleasant department, drama department. I love you guys. My mom, who's always there for me, and all my Delaware and Jersey family, and my friends in the music department. Good luck to us this next weekend for our competition. We're going to Myrtle Beach, so that's
Okay.
really exciting.
So now in music, I missed this. You sing. You.
Yes, I sing in 4 choirs. I think
Okay.
about 4 choirs. Yeah.
Wow. So what are those 4 choirs?
Chorale, which is like the elite choir of the more advanced students at the school, and then women's choir, show choir, and mixed choir, which is pretty much everyone in the department.
Okay, so tell us about the differences in all of them, like what you do differently and what made you want to be in 4 choirs.
I really enjoy singing, so
Obviously.
and I like to improve on any skills I have. So being involved in a lot of the choirs is really important to me, especially as a leader in it. in the department. So with chorale, you have to audition, and you have to do
Okay.
like sight reading, and you have to sing an all-state piece, which is like an advanced piece of music. And with the chorale students, we are really focused on what we're singing. It's harder music, sometimes at college level. And with the mixed choir, it's people who are still learning and who are just wanting to sing just for fun. With the women's choir, we sing just with women, all types of levels. And with the show choir, we dance and sing pop songs.
Cool.
And that's really fun. I think I like that one the most because we have so much fun with that one. But I also direct in the women's choir and the mixed choir and the chorale.
Okay.
So that was a lot.
So you'll have to bring somebody back on with you. I'm serious.
I will. I'll try to bring some of my friends over.
Yeah, so we'll look forward to that, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. And did you start all of the choirs in your freshman year, or you gradually?
I gradually
to-
got there. At my freshman year, I started in concert choir. So I was still learning. I was still coming from the middle school phase of it, developing my voice to be a more mature sound. And then women's choir, it's more for like the upperclassmen, 10th to 12th graders. And then I just gradually got to chorale my 11th year and then my senior year.
Wow. So, and I say that because I'm hoping that parents or young people who are listening understand you take step by step.
Oh, yeah.
She didn't just jump into everything.
I mean, I definitely auditioned for the chorale the end of my freshman year, and I didn't get in, but I was kind of expecting it. I just wanted to see how the process went, and
Okay.
it was definitely a good learning experience because I made it in the next year.
Yeah,
So-
see that?
That determination of
That's
not
it.
giving up. That's what you talked about. Very good.
That's it. So it's important that part of what I want to do with the show is help young people teach other young people, even just through their experiences. So hopefully somebody's watching who will say, I think I'll try it too. Because and I'm very impressed with the school.
Yeah.
This is a lot of choirs is that like that in all high schools?
I would say probably not.
Well, our choir teacher, Mrs. Anderson, she just got hired about a year and a half ago.
Okay.
We had enough funding to hire another choir teacher because our former teacher, Mr. Dean, he's an audio engineering guy, and so he was doing both audio engineering and choir.
Okay.
So it was a lot on him. So they were
Yes.
able to hire a third music teacher, and so we got Mrs. Anderson.
Well,
That's great.
congratulations.
Thank
Yeah. All right. Well, I want to thank you very much for taking the time to come and share your experiences. And I look forward to scheduling at least one of the groups to come out and sing for us.
I would definitely try to do that. Thank you for
All right.
having me.
Thank you so much. All right. All right, everyone. Wasn't that fun? Woo-hoo. I'm learning a lot here tonight. All right. Please stand by. We'll be right back with Pyle, right?
Sarah Pyle.
Sarah Pyle.
And it's on me again. So welcome back to Congo Children's Corner, where we are trying to expose as many children or students rather, I don't want to say children because some of them are young adults who are becoming wonderful adults, just expose some of the wonderful talents and abilities that they have. So far this evening, I've been very impressed with everybody that's been on it.
Yes.
I'm learning more and more every day.
That's good. I love it.
It's a great thing.
It is.
But who we have up now is Sarah Pyle Academy, which is located in Wilmington, and they're going to talk a little bit about a peace mural that I believe was created, and it's an exciting piece. I see it when I go to work pretty much every day, and really want to just get to talk to the individuals who made it possible and kind of see what it took to create something like that. So with that, I'd like to turn over here to my friends from Sarah Pyle. If you could kind of just introduce yourself and tell us what grade you're in.
I'm Anthony Swarbrick. I believe I'm in 11th grade.
Okay.
The whole system of the school.
Right.
Can't really, 10th grade classes, 12th grade classes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
In class of 2000 and
Class of 2017.
All right.
2017, that's
All
a good
right.
thing.
And
My friend at the end.
My
Mr.
name's
Jose.
Yeah. Well, I'm a senior, so it's my last year, 2016.
All right. How long have you been there?
Like 4 years.
Oh, so
Okay.
you started and stayed there. Okay.
Yeah.
So what was most exciting about going to school there?
Oh man.
Make it hard on you, right?
It's just getting to like be around people you want to be around.
Right.
Oh, that's nice.
That's good.
That is important because so often you go in a school year, we go to work sometimes, you don't want to be around those people.
Right.
So having people, a place where you want to be is
Yeah.
really important. And the mural, so it had to be fun. Well, it looks like it was a lot of fun. Guess I only see that on TV. So I've never seen anybody, or seen the product in real life, honestly, because I just see it looks really cool.
Yeah, it was part of a bigger project. We started out with a multimedia lab, and then Ms. Gerber had a awesome idea to then expand that to a peace garden. So it was a general area where we can have the students outside and expose them to life beyond the city, and then have a peace garden, a peace mural to give some hope and peace. We have hope inside the school, and as well to give a boost to the PR, to our community, to our school, bring attention to our school. There's so many students, parents, and families within the Christina School District that don't even know what we have to offer, let alone right in our immediate Wilmington area. So we really want to bring attention to that as well. And Ms. Gerber, as the lead in our lab, as well as in the caretaker as well of the garden and the lead for the mural. She can tell you about the extensive process. We were just talking in the green room, let's call it, about how we started talking about the process as it was like something in distant future, and how it didn't even seem like it would ever come to fruition. And then, here we are almost a year later, and it's finished and it's beautiful and it's bringing the attention. So Tammy, you want to tell a little bit about the process?
Well, the Peace Garden process really kind of escalated into the Peace Mural project. And when we started that, we really wanted to seek out additional help from the community as well, and just create good networking and really good rapport with our students and get them working with the community. So we partnered with Creative Vision Factory, and we had the Creative Vision Factory meet with our students, and Jose here
Played a huge role.
he really did. He kind of initiated his idea using the Cerro Powell logo with flowers around it, and the Creative Vision Factory took their design team and came up with the concept of the mural. And once that came out to our school, all our kids kind of jumped on board and worked with their painting team to make it all possible. It's been awesome.
Great.
The whole experience has been really great.
That is really nice. About how long did that take?
100 hours to paint, but it took almost a full year to plan and coordinate together with the board and the district and everybody to get the perfect temperature and
Right.
priming and fixing, and Anthony and Jose, were out there as part of the development team, and then as well as painting. And Anthony, you had just pretty much come aboard to Cerro Powell when
my first day, my first day at Cerro Powell, I saw everybody out, and I asked Ms. Gerber if it was all right if I painted the wall a little bit. So I didn't have anything to wear, stripped down to my basketball shorts, wearing dress shoes, and a tank top out there painting the wall. And it was a good experience. I got to meet a lot of people there. Instead of coming into school just fresh, not knowing anybody.
Right.
Plus, it helped with knowing people at the school too.
So just showed up and jumped right in.
Yeah,
That's a good
pretty
thing.
much.
Approximately how many students were involved in the project?
Well, it was kind of neat because we got to work with students in certain ways to kind of meet their strengths. So a lot of our artistic students hopped on board conceptually in the beginning, and we went from meeting in the auditorium as a entire student population, and then kind of segmenting into smaller groups where we got to discuss really kind of how we wanted to present ourselves to the community, what the message we wanted to send about our program, and we kind of set out these ideas, and the Creative Vision Factory came back to us with 3 very different concept, versions of mural ideas, and we actually took those ideas and had our kids vote on them, see what they liked, see what they didn't like. So really, probably if I were to say a total number of students, I would probably say at least 50, maybe going into 75 students. It was like the more opinions we could get, the more impact and involvement we could get. And it was great once the kids got out there. I mean, people in the community were coming out, offering a lot of support, always positive comments about how nice it is to see our kids out there really kind of working to make our community a beautiful place, and really to be really proud of the schools that they're in and the communities that we serve. So it's been great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like a lot of fun.
It does. If you could kind of just, I know we kind of skipped over that a little bit, and that's probably my fault for not asking that initially. You know, Sarah Powell, its location, and just talk a little bit about how it's just a little bit different than a traditional high school, just so that people are aware of the opportunities, because we know that, you know, students don't always have opportunities or are aware of specific opportunities. If you could kind of talk about that.
Thanks. So opportunities is a key word there. We're right at 5th and Lombard. And so Sarah Pyle Academy is actually Sarah Pyle Elementary School, middle school. Always get mixed up from between that. Back in the day. Christina School District had a proposal for a dropout prevention school, and it's still, in theory, a dropout prevention for undercredited and overage students. But as needs are evolving in systems in high schools, many more students are not being successful in traditional high schools. And so as the continuum of services needs to evolve, Sarah Pyle has evolved in that same way as well. So we have students that actually, like Anthony, if I may share, so who may have dropped out and become unengaged to get re-engaged into the school system. And then we have students like Jose, may I share?
Sure.
Who may just need a different approach and different way to connect and more personalized. So we have different shifts of school and hours where students are 4 hours academic and 4 hours non-academic, either through internship or mentorship or already have a job. And we're able to personalize. Our student classroom numbers are very small comparatively, but our teachers probably work doubly as hard because they're completely personalizing, which means we have some students that are working project-based. We're blended online, so many of our students are engaged in online platforms, Edgenuity, or some other, but some of them are very traditionally engaged in connecting and accessing the curriculum with paper and pencil, but they are at their own pace and doing it one-on-one with the teacher. So even if a teacher only has 6 or 7 students in the class, those 6 or 7 students could be on the same exact content area, but in 6 or 7 different places, doing 6 or 7 different things, and some of them may be flipped. They might be doing more things at home and then coming in to answer their questions or on a project or something along those lines. So it's very different, and we're getting more and more personalized than we ever were before, where students have more opportunities at why they're learning, what they're learning, when they're learning it, and even the order that they're learning it. So when you kind of add in that kind of option and that kind of opportunity and that kind of access, it throws in so many variables where teachers have to be constantly on the move and on the go. One of the ways that we're able to do that is we have our zones and the opportunity to monitor where our students set their own goals with each of their content teachers, and every 2 weeks they work towards those goals, and then they know and their content teacher knows if they have or haven't met. It's not, well, Anthony has a great smile and tells great jokes, which he does, by the way. He's hysterical. And, you know, Jose he really is a great communicator. You know, and if he comes in a great mood, well, he's in a great mood and he's Jose, so, you know, we're going to say that he got his goal. They have to actually meet their goals, and that way we can see that they're on progress, no matter how many students and how many different places students can be. So it's a really great opportunity, and one of the great reasons why we were excited to be here today, because we need more of our families to know that if there's something going on in their lives, or a reason why traditional school's not working for them, and in high school in particular, that they need to check out Sarah Pyle Academy and check out sarahpyleacademy.org and see what we have to offer, see if we can be that solution.
What are the age ranges at Sarah Pyle?
So technically 16 to 20, 21, and you know, we have made some exceptions to the 16 rule. It's just that because of maturity factor being self-paced and so personalized and having that flexibility, maturity really does play a huge role in motivation and determination and staying on point, coming to school and all of that. But we've made some exceptions, and some of them have worked out. Not all of them, but we muscle our way through that as much as we can and help align supports and resources and bring the family to the table. But 16 to 20 is pretty typical.
How does someone who wants to get involved, is it always in September? Can it happen in the middle of the school year?
Great question, but I've been talking too much now. Tammy, would you like to answer that?
Jose, would you like to answer that? So the great thing about our program is, one, is our flexibility and our ability to kind of seek opinions from our students. But to answer your question, we do rolling admissions. So there's multiple times during the school year where we will bring in what we call a cohort of students, sometimes up to 15 students at a time. Like for today, for example, we just started 13 new kids, and they came in and they all showed up, and we're really excited to be here and involved in our program. So students can really apply at any time, and we have ongoing interviews throughout the year where students will come in, they'll bring their records with them, they will fill out an application that is on the website, sarahpileacademy.org, and they will get asked a bunch of questions in front of the panel just to really kind of make sure that Sarah Pile is the right place for them, and just to make sure that they're the right student that can perform well in a program like ours, because it really does take a lot of maturity and a lot of an ability to kind of put in your own input and really kind of take control of your own educational experience, which I kind of think is unique for our school, because it really prepares our students for life after Sarah Pile, whether it is choosing to join the military or working in a trade or choosing to enroll in college. There really is kind of a need for students to make choices on their own and incorporate their own input. So it's kind of like we help prepare them for the process that's about to come.
That's really good, and that's why I'm happy that you were able to come out and actually share that, because a lot of families, as you indicated, are not really aware of the other opportunities that are available. Everybody thinks that traditional is the only way to go. And most times, or not most times, but there are opportunities and times where that's not necessarily the case, and we want to give students the best opportunity to be successful wherever that is. And if they're willing to do it and they're willing to put forth that effort, we want to make sure that we push them. So I'm very happy for you guys. I thank you guys for taking that on, and also really excited about the mural and the activities and the collaboration and all the work that you guys are doing. I mean, that's great. Keep it up. And maybe Jose will talk to me at the end of the show. He looks like he's really quiet down there in the corner, the great communicator. But no, really, that's really great, though. Really great.
What do you guys think about Sarah Pile?
I like it. If it wasn't for Sarah Pile, I wouldn't be in school right now. I'd still be, they told me when I dropped out and went to re-enroll into school that I'd have to get my GED, and I plan on joining the Marine Corps. The Marine Corps won't accept the GED. So I got in contact with some of my friends who went to Sarah Pile. They put in a word for me, and I got an interview, and been here since last April.
That's great.
That is. That's really good. So good to know. So if we want to give a message to some students out there, is that you don't have to give up. You can try and try again. And here's an opportunity to work at your own pace, have a different type of school. So, and there's so many times that traditional just doesn't work.
Right. Doesn't mean that you failed.
At all.
Sometimes means traditional just failed you.
That's it. That's what I think too. For sure. Because we're unique individuals, and we have to find what fits us.
Amen.
And so Sarah Pile is out there, and we encourage you to give them a lot more work.
That's right. Thank you.
Make them stretch more and more, because the more need we have, the more we'll be able to put into it, right?
Absolutely.
We're going to get into our referendum with that, right? And that, because we needed it, we work, and all that stuff happens. We put out the request for more, and it happens. Now,
Exactly.
I know my mother will be excited because she went to Sarah Pyle, so she wanted to be sure Sarah Pyle was still stayed a school as it was going. So in the community, we want that tradition to keep our schools schools.
Yep. And we work that school right now, I'm
All
telling you.
right. Have to get her to come visit.
That's right.
All
From
right.
7:30 in the morning to 7:30 at night.
Really? So then that's very interesting. So I didn't realize that. So the hours are longer there?
Yep, so we have 3 shifts, so from 8:30 to 12:30 for our students, 12:30 to 4:30, and 3:30 to 7:30.
Okay. You got a lot going on there. So yeah, we have to just take time and interview and come and see.
We'll bring the
what it's
cameras to come on
about.
over.
Yeah, that's
Keep
right.
you guys busy.
See what it's all about.
Field
All right.
trip.
Field trip. All right, we encourage everybody to ride by.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
and
See the mural.
The mural.
And
It's
what's
right
the
along
location?
5th Street.
Okay, I was
Yep.
just going to ask you the location
Yep.
again. To share.
5th Street going into Lombard. And that's Walnut, between Walnut and Lombard. Yeah, so that's still getting my bearings. It's been 4 years in Delaware, and I still don't know the streets that well.
All right, and you know what? We didn't introduce you. We got to meet everybody else,
yes.
and you did so well talking about everything except who you are.
Hi, Christina McBurry, Principal, Sarah Pyle.
Principal of Sarah Pyle.
Yes.
So what brought you to Sarah Pyle?
I don't know. It's a calling, I guess, a different opportunity to connect students. My experience actually has been in turnaround in comprehensive high schools. So at first it was a change of pace. You know, 1,100, 1,200, 1,600 students to 200 students, but it's been an awesome opportunity to really establish relationships and connect students to their callings, and what's the word of the day, and to their and connect them with the services to be successful and what they wanted to do in the next steps, and really, really dive deep into those relationships. And so it's been an amazing, amazing next step for me in my leadership journey. So.
All right. Well, we thank you.
Thanks.
I think for the community, and hopefully more people will become aware, and we can just get enrollment up.
I
you
agree.
offer so much.
We do.
You really
Yeah, we have one of the best staffs.
Yeah, so you're one of the
Next
best
to
kept
Mr. Ingram.
secret. Oh yeah, next to Kent, next to Mr. Ingram. See, he's got more names here today.
A bunch.
All right, well, I'd like to thank you guys for coming out, and I look forward to getting some more students to come back again.
Absolutely,
And
we'd love that.
I'd love to, I don't know if we can show a picture. It's too small to see the mural?
It's probably too hard to see on
Too
there.
hard to see on there, okay.
We'll run them next time for
Yeah, we'll make sure that
Excellent.
that mural gets seen. Okay.
Excellent, thank you.
All right, thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
Yes. All right, stand by. We'll be right back.
We're back, and in closing out, we just wanted to thank everybody for a wonderful evening. Everybody that came on gave us more knowledge than we could have ever asked or hoped for.
That's it.
And we're very excited about all the things that the students are doing here, particularly in Delaware, and from all age ranges. I mean, we've had students from middle school all the way through high school and beyond, and we're really excited about that. So we look forward to the upcoming weeks. I know that we're going to have some more exciting things out there with our students, and we're really excited about the opportunities, and you know.
That's right. So most important, if you have a young person that you want to showcase, please feel free to contact us. You can always email me, kim@congofuneralhome.com, and we will be here and we will showcase your young person. All right? Sound good? All right, we're running out of time. They're telling me bye, so let us say bye to you. And thank you so much for watching, and thank all of you who came out tonight. See you next time.